My God, that was a tough game to watch as a Packers fan. Welcome to another exciting edition of Go Pack Go All Day, and I'm your host, Vinny B. So, the Green Bay Packers go to Ford Field to take on the Detroit Lions, where sadly the ending was that the Lions won 34-31, and it was a really tough game to watch. It was very back and forth for sure, but I think many things with this game, okay? But I will say this. Packers gave it a huge amount of effort. Offensively, offense looked really good. The defense, I think, kind of had to make adjustments, moving forward. But starting out, Packers versus Lions. The Packers got the coin toss, okay? And they decided to let the Lions receive the ball first. So the Lions take the ball down the field and they get a touchdown. David Montgomery gets a run-in touchdown for 3 yards. Then onto the second quarter. Of course, the Lions are up 7-0 into the second quarter, and the Lions get a field goal, so they're up 10-0. So at this point, it's kind of tough as a Packers fan to see a team down 10-0, but it is what it is. Packers turn around and get a touchdown run by Josh Jacobs, so it's 10-7 at this point. And then the Lions immediately get a running touchdown with Jahmyr Gibbs. So 17-7 at the half. Packers receive the ball at the half. Packers immediately get a touchdown, Tucker Kraft style. So it's 14-17. Lions are up. And then the Packers get a break. They get a interception. Keyshawn Nixon caught an interception, but also too early in the first half, Christian Watson actually had a great catch, but fumbled the ball. Unfortunately, that hurt the Packers there in the first half. But in the second half, when Keyshawn Nixon got the interception, the Packers were able to get a touchdown right after that. So the Packers took the lead at this point. It was 21-17. And I thought, okay. Packers are doing okay. They got a shot to get through this and take out the Lions. But then the freaking Lions turn around and get a touchdown, and they take the lead. So 24-21 in the fourth quarter. You're going on to the fourth quarter. The Packers get a touchdown of their own with Josh Jacobs again. So the Packers take the lead, 28-24. Then the freaking Lions get a touchdown after that. So it's 31-28. Lions are up. Then at this point, the Packers were moving the ball down the field. Things were looking awesome. And some way, somehow, one of the Lions defenders runs into Christian Watson in the end zone. After the Packers basically scored a touchdown, they called a pass interference here, and I was just livid. Like, there is no way that Watson purposely ran into this guy. The defender actually purposely ran into Watson, which really hurt the Packers at this critical moment of the game. So the Packers had to go settle with a field goal. Game is tied 31-31. And the Lions somehow, some way, get the ball down the field. There were some controversial calls during this drive, the final drive of the game. And they basically ran the clock out, and then they hit the field goal and won the game. The one part of the game where it was fourth down, the Lions decided to go for it. I was very shocked to see that. They did that, and they were able to get the first down. Watching it at the moment, I thought that when Jared Goff's knee hit the ground, I thought the play was dead right then and there. But I guess that's not part of the rules in the NFL. It's the rules of the college level. Very shocked to see that. But yeah, that was the outcome of the game. 34-31, the Lions beat the Packers. Whatever. So during that game, just the breakdown, I think the Packers' biggest weakness was the pass rush. They needed to get to Jared Goff much more frequently, although I thought there was some controversial non-calls where the Packers' defensive line were pushed in the back or pulled by the jersey, preventing them to get to Jared Goff to begin with. Packers also have to work on their third down play calling. They don't need to go for a long pass on third down. Just try and get the first down. Don't have to do anything crazy. So in the first half of the game, they kind of were struggling a little bit there. But as they got going, as time went on, the Packers started warming up. And I think if the Packers had gotten the ball quickly after that final field goal, the Packers might have gone down the field and taken this game, because it was a very easy back and forth game for the most part. Final thoughts: Packers are still playoff bound. So if the Packers had won this game, would they have been able to catch the Lions? I don't think so. So even if the Packers had the same record as the Lions still beat the Packers here, because the Lions beat the Packers in the first game of the season. So did it really matter that the Packers beat the Lions here? Yeah, it would have been nice, but the Packers are still playoff bound. They are still on the right path, and I think that they can do some great things in the playoffs. I think overall it seemed like, I'm a little bit biased here. I thought the refs were inconsistent on the calls. Definitely felt like the pass interference call on Watson was extremely bogus at that moment in time. It was very critical moment of the game, because the Packers were about to get a touchdown there. So if the Packers got a touchdown there, then the outcome of this game could have been completely different. There was a no-call penalty on Love when Darius Smith had his hand to the face of Love and his head kind of jerked back. I thought that should have been a roughing the passer penalty, but because Jordan Love is so tall and big, they didn't call it. There was a no-call penalty of the headshot to Dontavian Wicks in a critical part of the game where he caught the ball and one of the defenders basically went straight to his head. Ridiculous, in my opinion. No-call penalty pass interference on the Lions multiple times. So if you're a defender, if you're a Lions receiver and you're going beyond the 5 yards and you hit the defensive guy to push them away, that should have been a penalty in my honest opinion. So inconsistency was here, but however, didn't really matter too much, because if the Packers won, I don't think they would catch the Lions in the division. Just my opinion. But the Packers will learn from this game. I don't think they will ever forget this game. So it might actually be good that the Packers experience this loss again against the Lions, so that when they go up against the Lions in the playoffs, the Packers are going to turn it up a notch, I think. But hopefully the referees can call a better game next time. Please call a better game next time. For the NFL to call a game inconsistent and just have it very one-sided like it was, really tough to watch these games. So that's all I got. Go Cadillac, have a nice day, and go Pack go all day. That was a really tough game for the Pack, but the Pack will be back.
Just so I can kill you.